So, on any given night in Los Angeles, you might hear it, this roar of hundreds of motorcycles just completely taking over the streets. Now, to an outsider, it looks like absolute chaos. But tonight, we're going to go behind all that smoke and the wild stunts to really uncover the hidden story of LA's night riders.
Yeah, that's the sound of what it's like to be right in the middle of it all. A massive motorcycle stunt ride just swarming the LA streets. The energy is absolutely electric, and you can just feel how high the stakes are.
On the surface, it really does look like pure pandemonium. You've got hundreds of bikes, these unbelievable stunts, and the constant roar of engines just echoing through the city. It's a full-on takeover of the asphalt.
And we're not talking about just a handful of people here. This is a massive, invite-only swarm. We're looking at more than 200 of the absolute best riders from all over the country, who have all traveled here to take over the city for just one night.
It's just a total sensory overload, right? Smoke, sound, adrenaline. It's so easy to just look at this and write it off as complete madness. But what if? What if there's actually a structure, a method hidden inside this storm?
Well, to find that structure, we have to look a lot closer at the riders themselves. See, this isn't some random mob of people. It's a very carefully curated crew of professionals.
And this detail, it flips the whole script. These are not reckless amateurs. They're trained professionals, part of an elite stunt team called the SickRiders. For a lot of them, this isn't just a hobby. It's how they make their living. It's a craft they've spent decades perfecting.
So it's way more than just a passion project. It's a deeply bonded community. It's a brotherhood, just like they say, built on this shared, high-stakes passion and a massive amount of mutual respect for each other's skill.
But you know, even if you're the best in the world, a ride this intense is like walking a tightrope. It's not just about landing the stunts. It's about surviving the totally unpredictable reality of the street.
The level of skill you're seeing here is just absolutely incredible. We're watching riders pull off these super complex maneuvers like a 50-50 to high chair. These are combinations that take thousands and thousands of hours of practice to get right.
Think about it. When you're in a pack of hundreds of bikes flying down the freeway, a mechanical failure isn't just some inconvenience. It is a massive, massive risk. That bond between the rider and their machine gets put to the ultimate test.
And right here, you see their expertise in real time. Mid-ride, a clutch starts failing. The rider has to diagnose the problem on the fly, find this tiny little loose screw, fix it, and then somehow rejoin the formation, all while trying to keep pace. This just shows you the skill isn't just in the stunts. It's this deep mechanical knowledge under incredible pressure. It really proves that being self-sufficient is completely non-negotiable in this world. To be a top-tier stunt rider, you have to be your own mechanic. Knowing your machine inside and out isn't a bonus. It's a straight-up survival skill. Okay, so now we get to peel back the final layer, because this chaotic, high-skill event, it isn't just a joyride, and it's not just a show of force. It actually has a much deeper, more solemn purpose behind all the noise and all the smoke. This is the Ride of Legends, and it turns out this entire massive, chaotic spectacle, it's a memorial. It's an annual tradition where the country's best riders get together to honor the friends they've lost along the way. And this quote, this really gets to the emotional heart of the event. The whole ride was born from this shared grief after several really prominent riders passed away in a short time, and it hit this super tight-knit stunt community incredibly hard.
This ride specifically honors influential riders and friends like Capone from West Coast Connection and Rocko from Street Nation. These guys were absolute legends in the scene and played a huge role in the lives of so many of the people riding here tonight. And in what has to be the most personal tribute, they bring Rocko's actual motorcycle to the ride. It just sits there, this physical link to their lost friend, collecting his memory directly to this very moment. It's powerful.
So, what's the real story here? Well, all the spectacle, the wheelies, the smoke, the noise, that's just the surface. Underneath all of that is something much, much more profound.
What looks from the outside like just chaos and recklessness is in reality a display of elite professional skill. It's a gathering of a deeply connected community, and most importantly, it's a solemn act of remembrance.
Ultimately, this whole ride just reinforces those powerful bonds that were forged through a shared passion, and even more importantly, through shared loss. This isn't just about riding motorcycles, it's about keeping the memory of their friends alive in the only way they know how.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How many other hidden worlds, with their own rituals and their own codes, are just hiding in plain sight all around us, just waiting to be understood